The last month in Red Dead Online has been a bit of a roller coaster ride and confusing. We've had a fairly good update, some drip feed content, some major breakage with some patches, some fixes. But now, is the game actually working good and correctly, or is it actually broke right now, offering us some okay gameplay? That's what we're going to be discussing today in this video. Howdy cowpoke, AustinBMX here. Thanks for checking out today's video. As we stated in the intro, we're going to be talking about some of the odd things we've seen over the last month in Red Dead Online, and our thoughts on if the game is actually working good right now, or if it isn't. And man, I need to freaking shave. Sorry about that, cowpoke. I was out getting a whole bunch of stuff for Dakota. Today he's coming home in less than a week. I'm super excited for it. If you guys are definitely new to the channel, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get to see Dakota when he comes home. He's going to be super excited to be running around on stream and just having a lot of fun. It's going to be a freaking blast. But let's get into the video because that's what we're all here right now. So first up, we got to talk about, and we got to bring back some hard feelings. If you're new to Red Dead Online, you might not know any of this, but there were some dark times in 2020 for Red Dead Online. After the Moonshiner update back in last December of 2019, everything was fairly okay for a little bit. We did have some major issues when the Moonshiner update came out with some black screens and animal spawns slowly not starting to work. But then come 2020, between definitely January and up until the update, man, it was a dead game. No animal spawns to be found whatsoever. Other spawns in the game didn't ever barely happen. Took us forever with the Moonshiner update to find the Poison Poppy Moonshine event, and we all use solo lobbies, the poker method, some other methods that we've had on the channel that actually a lot of them still work, to be able to get the game to work correctly, because it seemed that with animal spawns in particular, lobbies of less than 10, 12, maybe even 15 people at the most seemed to work okay, and animal spawns work fairly well. Then the miraculous naturalist update came and animal spawns were fixed. It was fantastic. We did have a little bumpy road over there for the last couple weeks after the naturalist role downloaded. We ran into some major issues for that 1 week that the game was just completely broken. But over the last week now, we've actually seen some fairly good working mechanics in Red Dead Online. But is it fixed or is it not? Because there are some weird issues. Legendaries seem to be spawning fairly well for most people, and we know we've had some issues in the game where people said they haven't been able to find anything. I've streamed quite a lot and was able to find a couple here and there on stream. It seems that when I'm in a posse with lots of people, definitely community lobbies, which we do every Wednesday, legendaries don't spawn at all. But if I just jump into a lobby, not in a posse, I usually can get legendaries to spawn fairly easily. On Friday, I tried to get SnowRunner Buck to spawn almost all stream back and forth. We had a few people following us around. We were in a posse, no go. Saturday morning, I actually jumped into the game by myself, went straight to Manzino Post, and within 30 seconds, I had the SnowRunner Buck spawn for me. So there is that. We've tested it a few different times. Actually, I think Saturday night, I was hanging out with some of the mods and some friends on Red Dead, and we were doing a Moonshiner mission. Our friend got black screen while he was trying to do it, so he then closed his app, which kicked us out of the posse. Once I was out of the posse, we were up in the Emerald Ranch Moonshine Shack. I'm not sure of its exact name. I went around the corner once I wasn't in a posse anymore, and hey, lo and behold, the Emerald Wolf spawned. So I think the legendaries can spawn in a lot more if you're not in a posse, definitely not with a whole bunch of people around. So keep that in mind. Other things that have spawned in the game, we actually posted this on our community tab over on the YouTube channel here, and we had an astonishing amount. I mean, there's over 3,000 responses from you guys. But I asked, is the world of Red Dead alive again? Right? Because over the last week, we've noticed that stuff spawned like crazy. Over 3,000 people responded, and 78% say, yeah, they've noticed way more events. 15% said, nah, not about the same. And 7%, you know, I threw in there, what are random events? I never seen anything at all. So there are definitely a huge swing of how the game is working right now. Majority of it is positive, it seems like. We've had random events like stranger missions, or not stranger missions, those are definitely static, but you know, like rescues and just random strangers on the map. We've had quite a lot of the treasure hunter people up on the cliffs, or even the treasure maps on trees start to spawn again. I haven't seen those in forever. I've been having some new random events pop up that I've never seen before. It might just be because I'm in an area at a certain time. But we've had the bootlegger missions randomly pop up. We've had the new naturalist poacher missions randomly pop up. Even some gang hideouts pop up, which I haven't seen in forever. So the game seems to be alive again. But is it fixed? Or is it actually broken? Because over the last week, and maybe a little into the week before, we've started to notice that all the lobbies that we jump into don't have very many people in it. As I mentioned back, I know I'm bringing back the dark times and hard feelings, so I'm sorry about everybody that's been in the game for the last year or so. Like I mentioned, lobbies were working fairly well with low people in them over the last most of 2020. And then animal spawns were fixed with the natural update, and everything seems to be working no problem. So with the lobbies being so low right now, and before I made this video, I wanted to test. So I spent a half an hour just jumping lobbies, respawning back to camp, respawning into different areas of the map, just hitting free roam from the online menu, just going lobby, 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 lobby. And I think I went into about 20 lobbies. At least 75% of them had 3 or less people, including myself. Probably about 10%, maybe even more than that, 15% were about 5 or 6 people. And I think out of the 20 lobbies that I definitely can remember jumping back and forth to, 2 of them, only 2 had more than like 5, 6 people. And one of them had, I think it was 11. And that was it. Never any full lobbies ever. So is that contributing to the, you know, abundance of events and animals that we're seeing right now? Now, animal spawns have been working in the game since the naturals update, except for that short time when the game was completely broken. I mean, technically animal spawns were working, we just couldn't stay in lobbies, so we'll leave it at that. So is the game working and being so vibrant and so alive right now because the lobbies that we're seeing are an issue? Is Rockstar making these lobbies like this because they know that helps the game work correctly, because we don't have so many player stats that need to be keep track of? Because we know that Red Dead Online and other Rockstar games, well, GTA all, they work on peer-to-peer servers, so most of the back and forth interactions between Rockstar servers and the player itself are all ran through other people's ISPs and other people's connection. So keeping those lobbies small allows for a lot less information having to be passed and the lobby more stable. So my question is right now, are the lobbies intentionally being made small right now, or is there an actual issue that Rockstar's having where the lobbies won't populate? Now, the issues we had a couple weeks ago, that was kind of like the problem, right? We'd all jump into a lobby and the lobbies wouldn't populate, and once they populated to a certain amount, we got completely DC'd and the game crashed. That isn't happening now. I mean, over this weekend and last week streaming, we've jumped into lobbies and there's only been a few people in there, and they've been stable. I haven't been DC'd at all. I haven't been black screen trying to do anything. We've been able to do Harriet missions, and as soon as we get back into a lobby, it's just small again. So is the game broken right now, or is Rockstar doing this intentionally to help the lobbies work correctly? Either way, I mean, I'd be happy about it because the game actually working great. It's great to roam around in the game right now and have it so alive and so vibrant. Some people mention that it's cool to have that stuff happen, but then it gets annoying. I mean, you could just ignore it, right? But I think it's actually fantastic. We're actually roaming around in the world and stuff just happening left and right. People need rides, people need help, random people are ambushing us. It just creates so much content that's not really content, but it's in the game to entice us to go play and have fun. So I see it as a good thing. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments if you've seen lots of these random events pop up like crazy, and if you're having issues with these small lobbies. If you're not having this small lobby issue, definitely let us know as well, because I would like to know. I'm pretty sure over on our Discord, if you guys haven't joined that, link in the description. Everyone's been saying on all 3 platforms that they've been having this small lobby issue. So, or should we even call it an issue? Just the small lobby experience, right? Small lobby, that's what we'll say. The small lobby experience. It's a good thing. The game's working great right now. Will we see a patch this week to fix a few other issues? I know there are a couple issues that are still popping up. A few black screens here and there we've heard about. Some people are saying they still can't get connected at all. It's a small majority, so I hope Rockstar's working on any issues that they're noticing on that. The game is slowly getting to be fairly stable, which is great, because Rockstar seems to have some great plans going the rest of this year. They've already mentioned that we will definitely get a new large update this week, or this year. We'll get a large update this year. My opinion, it'll probably be about November time, because there has been leaks about some October stuff happening as well. Just like last year, we had some Halloween stuff, so that's going to be awesome. I'm excited for that. We also should have drip feed content and new content until that time. I mean, we'll get new legendary animals until that time, and that's, you know, new content. It might be a little mission to do and things like that, but it's something to do new every week. Hey guys, if you like this video, if you're excited the way how Red Dead is working right now, make sure to smash the like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, see you later.